We're leaving the city life behind and we're heading out to Bocachita Key. One of the coolest things I love about Miami is you can be in the craziness of the city right there, and on the water you can get out to what feels like the middle of nowhere. Peace and quiet, complete polar opposite of downtown Miami, and that's what we're gonna do today. Conditions are freaking terrible, so hopefully we make it. You know it's bad whenever there's a bunch of kite surfers out. They pick the days where it's super windy. There's been white caps all through the ICW, but let's go out and do an overnight trip in the Grady White because it's been a long time since I've done one of these. But let's get into it. All right, got everything loaded onto the boat. We're just about ready to push off. The weather is definitely not ideal today. I feel like it's gonna be an interesting trip. It's very windy. There's been crazy rainstorms in and out today. With my schedule, today's gotta be the day. So we're going for it. Rain or shine, baby. It took me a minute here to get anchored up at Hollover Sandbar. We're making a quick pit stop because if you saw last week's video where I installed the zip wake system on my boat, the hull of my boat was just a wreck. Had so much growth on it. I need to get in there and do some scraping. The wind is so heavy today. My anchor just kept dragging and dragging and dragging. It took me 3 tries. I got my little mini dive tank. I'm about to get in there and get scraping. And I also want to thank Sky Rover for sponsoring today's video. I got their new S1 drone. Every single drone clip you see in this video was shot on this guy right here. Hey, there we go. She's doing all right. I typically don't ever fly drones whenever it's this windy. I'm getting strong wind advisories on the screen. And this thing is pretty freaking inexpensive with the quality and some features of some pretty expensive drones. It's the first drone that's sub 249 grams and under $300 to feature forward obstacle avoidance and 4K 60 frames per second.
It even has auto track and one-tap creation via SmartGo for easy filming. So the drone automatically follows you and keeps you centered in the frame, while SmartGo offers easy one-tap cinematic moves, which is very ideal for solo creators like myself. And it even has a smart return to home feature, all of which are very beginner friendly. And on top of all that, it even has a 40-minute freaking flight time, which is nuts for a drone this size. It has 12-kilometer HD transmission to the controller and has US-based support. Sky Rover actually offers a full unit replacement guarantee within the first 30 days at no cost, which is huge because I feel like if you're gonna crash a drone, it's probably gonna be in the first 30 days of owning it. And since it's so lightweight, being under 249 grams, there's no remote ID required. And for recreational users in the United States, that also means you don't have to register your drone with the FAA, which just makes life a heck of a lot easier. And if this thing can handle the wind out here today, that's enough said. I mean, this is a tiny, lightweight drone, and we got some heavy winds today. Honestly, this thing is a smart choice. If you're looking to get into a drone at low cost, I highly encourage you to check out the Sky Rover S1. I'll have a discount code down below in the description if you guys are interested in getting one. It'll get you guys 5% off. And don't even just take my word for it. Google the Sky Rover S1. That's literally what I did when they reached out to me, and I saw how amazing all the reviews were on this thing. So it made me feel a lot safer about my decision. And yes, Sky Rover is a pretty new name in the industry, but its performance is very impressive. It's been reliable, and they prioritize that US customer base support. So check them out. Thank you to Sky Rover for sponsoring today's video. And without further ado, I think it's time we jump in this chilly water down here. New purchase for the channel so I can do some underwater stuff. The bottom's as good as it's gonna get for right now. The boat's just swinging all over, rocking all over, and I'm under there just holding on for dear life. I got a lot of the major stuff off, but I'll do like a deep cleaning one day whenever it's like calm and glassy out here. Let's get this anchor up and get heading out to the island, baby. Freaking back workout. This is the hardest anchor I've ever had to pull up by hand. I'm not even really pulling the anchor up, I'm just pulling the boat to the anchor, so the anchor's in like a foot of water. And now we're hitting the ground. Gotta get in and get this thing by hand. There we go. The wind is moving the boat so fast. All right, let's get away from the windy sandbar and out to a windy island instead. I'm a little nervous about how bad it's gonna be out there. It's safe to say we're staying on the ICW and through Biscayne Bay on our way south because there's no way I'm going out the inlet right now. I'm dealing with whatever the ocean would look like right now. I mean, this is nasty out here. We got everything put away, I believe so. Off we go.
I literally forgot about the zip wake system. Oh, my ladder was down, but it flipped up and it got caught on the camera. That's cool. What I was saying, I literally forgot that I had the zip wake system installed on this until I just went to take off. If you missed that video, you should check it out. It's last week's video. Luckily, we're going with the wind as we're going south. We have all winds out of the north today. Under the Shepherd Broad Causeway we go. Let's get a little montage going as we cruise south. Oh, we're just passing downtown Miami right now. Right over here is Marine Stadium back in there. That's the area where all of the freaking charters go. There's always so many of them back there. It's just the same thing. It's like one quiet guy up on top sitting by the helm and then a million people just raging and twerking on the back of the boat or on the bow, usually on the bow. But the sun's starting to go down a little bit. I gotta get out there. We still got a good ways to go. So I'm gonna shut up and keep on keeping on. You can still see Miami back there, but we're in the middle of Biscayne Bay. You can kind of see these conditions. I mean, not great out here. They got some pretty decent sized little waves out here. It's so windy. I'm starting to take spray over the top of the windshield, literally hitting everything. I'm gonna throw my hoodie on because I'm starting to get chilly. I know that might sound crazy to everybody that's not in Florida, but it does get chilly. I promise you. I think I'm just gonna hunker down, deal with this slamming and waves now, and we'll catch up with you in a little while. It's too hard to try to film while I'm doing all this. We have freaking arrived, baby. I was thinking that there wasn't really gonna be many people here because of how bad the weather was, but I honestly don't. I might not even get a spot here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. There are a ton of boats here. Almost every single space is taken. Gorgeous out here. It's such a cool place. I'm gonna bop around in here and see if I can get myself a spot. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, give me a spot, but thank you guys so much.
Follow you.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What's your name?
Ismail.
Ismail?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Marcos.
Marcos, nice to meet you.
Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
We follow you the whole trip. You go all around.
You're always by yourself, man.
So boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Heck yeah. Well, you guys are going to be on this video. So.
Yeah.
I was filming right here coming in.
Thank you, Mama. Bye.
This is the benefit of having subscribers. I would have never made it in this spot without them. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Mama.
You too. How freaking epic is that? Snuck right in between these two big catamarans. Haven't met these people. This guy was super nice about it. I would have been a little concerned if I was the guys with the catamarans and then some idiot like me comes in getting like inches away from their boat. But it worked out really well. It's just pretty amazing that some of my subscribers just happened to be out at Bocachita. Freaking epic. I looked at this spot for like 20 minutes wondering if I could do it. Finally, I decided to just run over and get them and have them come help me out. Worked out freaking great. Got a spot and we made it just before sunset. Look how freaking epic this is. This is so much cooler than I thought it was gonna be. I looked up a lot of videos of this place, and honestly, it kind of seemed a little bit underwhelming. I mean, it looked beautiful, of course, but just so much cooler than I expected it to be. I mean, look at this lighthouse. I think sometimes you can go inside of it. I don't know what the deal is with that. I gotta do some research. I've only been here for like 10 minutes, but absolutely incredible out here with the view of the skyline of Miami right there. Beautiful sunset. Even with the wind, this is just unfreaking believable. I really didn't have a lot of desire to see this place, and a lot of people kept telling me to go to Bocachita. Decided, all right, let's do it before we start making our Bahamas trips, which is coming up really freaking soon. It's so cool. Not what I was expecting. I don't know why in my head I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the only one out there and it's just gonna be me, and it is Friday. I'm used to doing things on like Mondays and Tuesdays when no one else is around. It's packed here. Seems like people are gonna be partying tonight. I have zero party supplies. I don't have a single beer on my boat. Don't even have a banana on my boat today. It's sad. But I am getting hungry, but I also need to explore more before the sun goes down. It's too much going on. Look at this water. Oh, gosh, I just wanna drink it. Oh, look at this little thing over here. Know what this is all about. Looks really nice though. I think it's like probably a park ranger office or something. It's pretty neat. There's picnic tables everywhere you look, little fire grill things at every one of them. Absolute paradise out here. I still need to adjust all my lines because with the tide I'm gonna be screwed. But I want to run over to the other side of the island real quick and look out into the Atlantic, into the good old Gulf Stream where I'm gonna be crossing very soon. Oh my goodness. Look at this little beach. Freaking paradise. And literally Miami's right there. I don't know if you can see it on this super wide angle, but I can easily see it with my eyeballs. Look at this. Man, I'm just kind of at a loss out here. I never thought Bocachita was this amazing. Look, even the bathroom house looks good on camera. I don't know what that little thing is over there. It's got a garage on it. Oh, I guess that's cutting the grass and landscaping things, probably. Bathrooms. To be honest, I don't think there's a ton more to this island out here. Okay, I was definitely wrong. My boat is right here. I walked to there, and then I walked to there, then to there, then to here. So I've missed all of this. I guess there's a trail. Goes all the way out through there. Oh, that's the historic barn out there. Historic generator building. Historic wishing bridge. I'm gonna try to get up for sunrise, do a little bit of exploring on the island. But it's pretty cool right here. This is boats entering the harbor in 1940. It's a good looking boat for 1940. Lighthouse still looking pristine. Just over there looking beautiful. We have a problem. I brought some food from this little Spanish food market down the road from my place. I've had it on ice. I brought my little one burner thing that goes on the top of this propane tank, but I forgot a pan. Freaking pan, forgot oil, forgot all the cooking stuff, so I just have cold food from a Latin supermarket. I think it's called picadillo or picadilla. I'm not sure, but it's like ground beef mixed with a bunch of stuff. One of them I got like a sweet potato and other things with it. I don't know. I was hoping to heat it up right here and actually have hot food, but it looks like I'm eating cold. But if that's the only problem I got, I'll take that any day of the week. I'm gonna go ahead and eat and probably crawl inside the cabin and start some editing because I am overloaded with editing work right now. Oh, even cold, it is delicious. Well, good morning. I slept absolutely terrible. Just could not sleep. The little sounds of the boat. I'll play a clip for it real quick just so you can hear what it is. But that little smacking sound of the water hitting the chine near the bow of the boat and just a little bit of rocking. I don't know. I suck at sleeping. I ended up putting AirPods in with noise canceling mode, but then it was like hurting my ears, like laying on my head with it, the pressure of it like hitting my ear, you know what I'm saying? So did not get very good sleep at all. I don't know, I just really suck at sleeping on boats. Hopefully I could sleep on a big boat if I buy one. Little boats, I just can't do it. I need to start bringing a tent, sleeping on land. But it's still beautiful out here. I'm gonna do a quick lap this morning and then get going. All right, the nature trail is a no-go. Everything's all swampy and flooded.
Got these old ruins left from back in the day. Some little bay boats ripping by. Did not know that there was a boat ramp here. I guess that makes sense. But it's a very good sign that there's a couple bay boats, because hopefully that means it's calm enough out here that they made it no problem. Because yesterday on the way here it was kind of nasty, and I got a long cruise back into the wind today. All right, we got a little bit of the nature trail. I would just never think that something like this exists so close to downtown Miami. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. All right, well, personally, I'd rather take a boat around the island instead of walk around the island, so let's teleport back to the boat. All right, we're gonna push out of this spot right here and hopefully not hit either of the expensive catamarans on the front or the back of me. And that is how it is done right there. There we go. I just realized some people may be wondering, why didn't I park in this massive space right there? That's reserved for park staff only, so no parking from literally there to there. Very lucky that I got a spot here. My subscribers that were here that helped me tie up to my spot right there, they invited me over last night, so hung out with them for a while, and they were telling me that normally you gotta get here in the middle of the week and stay here until the weekend if you want a spot for the weekend. I somehow luckily take this little tiny spot right there, showing up in the evening at sunset on a Friday. Thank goodness that worked. The video would have been quite disappointing if I got all the way out here and couldn't stay. It's still a little bit windy, but hopefully it's a little calmer out there than it was on the drive here. Also, this little pavilion last night, I sat there for like 3 hours editing last night, editing parts of the video that you're watching right now. Because I'm just so backed up with footage right now. I have a lot of stuff coming, and I just have to edit every chance I get. Get on out here and do some exploring. Here's the little beach area on the backside of Bocachita that I walked to last night. I'm going through this little cut right here. On the map, it really shows that it's not doable, but it's still 8 feet, 7 feet, and it's high tide right now. But I mean, from here, the ocean looks gorgeous. It's always deceiving though. Well, it just went down to 1.5 feet out here. Whew, yeah. Definitely could not come through here at low tide at all. This would probably be exposed. I'm gonna keep putting out of here. Oh boy. This is very nerve-wracking. We're in like less than 2 feet of water. 1.7. I'm almost to the deeper water, according to the maps here. There we go. As soon as we get, I'm hoping, I mean, it still says 2 there, but you can see we're in 2 feet right now. But we have Bocachita right there. And then the few over here just north of Bocachita are called the Ragged Keys. And I think one of them is private and has just like one big house on it. I'm gonna try to go check that out. Saved it. Bocachita, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think all of those are the Ragged Keys, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to pass through between here, but that's literally land right there. And you can see all of the water getting stirred up from hitting the bottom right there where it's really shallow. But I might be able to cut through this middle right here. I don't know, I might run aground real quick. I'm very nervous right now. Wow, there really just is a private house on this island. They have a super nice boat up on a lift, or it's on land somehow. Just all the way out here. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna pull up some stats about this. We're going through the cut at Stiltsville right now.
I'm gonna cut to the outside. I'm gonna cruise the ocean back down to Haulover. Hopefully the ocean's okay. It's a little bumpy here in Biscayne Bay, but we'll see what it's like out there. I love all the houses out here on the stilts. It's so cool. Would have been really cool to come out here back in the day when everyone was coming out here to party and gamble and whatnot. Look at these things. We're coming up behind a super yacht towing their tender, which is like a triple engine center console. Oh, I'm sorry, quad engine tender. My gosh. It had multiple jet skis on the back of that thing. We're about to go through Haulover Inlet. Slack tide right now, so we should be good. It's still very windy, so who knows? We're gonna find out here in a second. Well, it's super chill right now. We made it back. Well, we made it back safe and sound, bright and early the next day, and we're already packing up the boat for the next adventure. But Bocachita, absolutely recommended, except I've heard that in the summertime, the mosquitoes are absolutely unbearable. So maybe don't go in the summertime. I guess it's a good thing that I went while it's still a little bit cooler down here in Florida. And also, it was super windy, which probably helped as well. I didn't see a single mosquito the entire time I was there, which was pretty freaking great. I might have to stop by just in the summertime just for a quick drive by just to see how bad the mosquitoes are. And also don't forget that I am doing a giveaway right now on my channel, my very first one. So every $1 spent at explorewithbrandon.com is one entry to win, and I'm flying 3 subscribers out here to Miami, putting you up in a hotel for 2 days, and then we're gonna go out boating all day. We're gonna go on the 60-foot yacht. We're gonna go on my boats. It's gonna be an absolutely epic time, and all you have to do is go to the website to be entered. Super excited for that. There's a bunch of new designs for shirts, and I switched companies, so it's actually even higher quality than they were before. I love the feel of the shirts now. They're awesome. This is one of my older ones I have on right now. I have all of my stuff packed up into there, including all of my new design shirts, but I'm saving them for this coming trip because I am packing everything from that wagon on the boat right now. My friend just flew in, and we're heading to the Bahamas, baby. So next week, Bahamas video, probably another Bahamas video after that. The conditions look absolutely amazing this week for the first time in a very long time. So I'm hoping to stay out there for an entire week, but you never know with conditions. You have to wait and see next week. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out.